John 6. After these things, Jesus went over to the Sea of Galilee, which is the Sea of Tiberias. Then a great multitude followed him, because they saw his signs which he performed on those who were diseased. And Jesus went up on the mountain, and there he sat with his disciples. Now the Passover, a feast of the Jews, was near. Then Jesus lifted up his eyes, and seeing a great multitude coming toward him, he said to Philip, please get this. He said to Philip, where shall we buy bread that these may eat? Everybody say, where shall we buy bread? Read it.
Where shall we buy bread
that these may eat? Where? But this he said to test them. This he said to do what? For he himself knew what he would do. Philip answered him, 200 denarii worth of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one of them may have a little. That every one of them may have a little. One of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, said to him, there is a lad here who has 5 barley loaves and 2 small fish. But what are they among so many? Then Jesus said, make the people sit down. Everybody say, make the people sit down. Now there was much grass in the place, so the men sat down, in number about 5,000. And Jesus took the loaves, and when he had given thanks, he distributed them to the disciples, and the disciples to those sitting down. To those doing what? To those doing what? Not standing up. So even when we finish and say, okay, we have refreshment, everybody sit down, and the people are jumping and do. Hello, somebody. And I say, anybody standing up, don't let everybody get angry. Even here, Jesus told them to sit down. And they get to everybody sitting down, not everybody standing up. Hello, somebody. Many times instructions are given to attract your obedience, because in your obedience is the miracle. Are you hearing what I'm saying? It's possible that, as he said, make them sit down. If they have refused to sit down, it's possible that that bread will not have been multiplied. Hello? Because they didn't do what he told them to do. Go and draw water, put it in a drum, bring it out, and it becomes water. And it becomes wine. If they had not done that, simple, just simple thing. Hello, somebody. By your obedience today and in this period, you will attract multiple miracles in Jesus' name. Where did I stop? What verse? And Jesus took the loaves, and when he had given thanks, he distributed it to them. You people lied to me. And then you say, when you say 11, tell me whether it is 11 B, C, or D. And the disciples to those sitting down, and likewise of the fish, as much as they wanted. So when they were filled, he said to his disciples, gather up the fragments that remain, so that nothing is lost. Everybody say, gather up the fragments that remain, so that nothing is lost. And here Jesus set the principle, the pattern, even as his father said in the wilderness. Take as much as you can eat. Let nothing remain till the next day. Don't waste it. Hello. Here again is saying, because you see, when people waste food, they set themselves up for judgment, for discipline. He said, after they have eaten, he said, gather the fragments, the crumbs, the pieces, the particles. He said, let nothing be lost. Let nothing be lost. Let nothing be lost. And people can can waste food, and when you talk, they get angry. You can tell people this food you people have left, eat it, and they get angry because they don't understand what scripture says. It is in the word of God. God hates waste. God does not waste resources. God doesn't waste things. God doesn't like us wasting things. Hello? I mean somebody that can multiply food is telling you to gather the crumbs, the fragments. Let nothing be lost. And you that he is taking care of, you are so rich, so wealthy that you can waste food. You can even choose. You can even be so selective. You don't know that God is watching you. And that's why many people will stay so long in their wilderness. Because they don't understand the ways and the patterns of God. When you say you are for God, you don't let him, he leads you. You don't serve him according to your ways, serve him according to his own way. And his ways are in the Bible. You must follow his pattern. And when we try to guide you in his ways and pattern, because you don't know much, you get angry and rebel and shut up your own destiny and shut the doors for your blessing. Many of you have closed the doors for the blessings of your family, of your marriage, of your business, because of your attitude, your ungratefulness, because of your wastefulness, because of you thinking that the crumb, the fragment is not for you, it's beneath you, you can throw it away. It shows even when you are giving the crumb, the fragment, you should not thank God, you should not be appreciative, because you feel that you deserve the best. Hello? But if you are not grateful for the crumb, you will not get that best. It's not a curse. Please, I'm teaching you scripture. He said he asked, where do we get things to feed these people? To test them. Many a times, God is doing things to test you. Many a times, that challenge is there to test, to know what you will do. Whether you will handle it or you keep a blind eye and pass. Many of times, God will allow food to dry up in the house to see what you will do, to see your heart, to see how far you can go, to see your attitude, and you become too smart. And that is I'm waiting for you. Hello, somebody. No ungrateful person receives good from God. If you say you are for the kingdom and you are in the kingdom, it must be his way, not your way. It must be his way, not your way. And you feel you are too much. The one that created the heavens and the earth came into the world and didn't have a place to lay down his head. He was hungry, didn't have food to eat. His disciples were even blocking rock from people's farm and chewing. Hello? I mean, the creator of heaven and earth, the one that a thousand, the cattle on 1,000 he belongs to, the one that the world belongs to, the earth, the people, everything will belong to. And he is the one that multiplies food. And he's telling you, since he can multiply food, why doesn't he not? Or why wasn't he multiplying food on daily basis? Why did he have to tell them to gather? Hello? And make sure that nothing is lost. And when God gives you surplus, you waste it. And you are waiting for another miracle tomorrow, the next minute. And when you don't see it, you get angry. You know, I look at people, especially people in my house, The way they act when there is no food, and the way they act when there is food. I said, these people have not started. They don't get it yet. I have gone through my training when it comes to that. You are the one on that training. And if you say you are going to follow God and you want to prosper His way, He must take you through this. He must teach you the kingdom way of managing resources, the kingdom economy. You can't escape it. All this selective. Hello. I don't eat this. I don't eat this. Go and ask Jesus what He ate during His time. What His disciples ate. I mean, they had to take bread. A child's food, that is what they took. And He said, gather it. That crumb they gathered, they didn't throw it away. If He said, let nothing be lost, that means they ate it. So that you don't go wasting food. Not in my house, not in your house, not in the church, not anywhere. If not for this, will I be eating this kind of thing? If not for this, will I be going through this kind of thing? Yes, that's why He allow you, because your mentality is the mentality of death that are walking the path of destruction. If He does not renew your mind and circumcise their heart, you, no matter what, how you confess to knowing, you will go to hellfire. You will be lost. You won't get His blessings even in this world, because there is a heart and a mind that is just for kingdom people, who are going to have the kingdom prosperity, who are going to impact the kingdom. There is no proud person that will ever make it in the kingdom. You are so full of yourself. You think you are anything. You want to be your own Lord, your own shepherd, your own master, your own boy. You are too big to take correction or instruction. Nobody should tell you anything. It's what you want to do. You're already heading for destruction. Heading for destruction. Gather the fragment. Let nothing be lost. Let nothing be lost. Let nothing be lost. And as I'm talking, if you know you've been wasting food and wasting resources, you better begin to repent. Because that is the message. There is no need for you listening and not repenting. That's why there is no fruit. When message is coming, and you know the areas you are guilty, you begin to repent. Gather the fragments. If you be wasteful with anything God has given to you, begin to repent. God doesn't give you things for you to waste. If you have been rejecting the ones He has been giving to you and be so ungrateful, there are people that no matter how I try to give them something today, God is not allowing you, no matter how, because of their ungrateful hearts. When I pick it and say it's for this, I give it to the other person. And when you are being so ungrateful to me, you think that you are being ungrateful to me, you are being ungrateful to the one that sent me, to the one that is giving you that thing through me. Because nobody receives anything except He's giving to. And you still want me to be giving to you, and He said, no, you have shut your doors. There are ones I can't even give anything to, even to their family members, because they are the ones that shut the door with their ungrateful heart. And no matter how I say, Lord, but He said no. Because not only did they shut the door by the ungrateful heart, they shut the door with their mouth, what they be saying in the secret. They cut their family members off from receiving God's goodness, even though God has purposed good for them. May God show us mercy today. Many of us are the reason the members of our family are suffering. Not the devil. Not the devil. Don't put it on the devil. Many of us. We have used our mouth to shut the door. We have used our heart to shut the door. We are evil and we think everybody is evil and we want to make everybody evil. And when they give you their evil counsel, they give it as if it's a counsel from God. I'm talking to somebody here today. I'm talking to somebody here today. I'm talking to somebody that God wants to repent, that person might live. Instead of getting angry with me, deal with the issues of your life, the issues in your heart. Your greatest enemy is you, not anybody. Your greatest enemy is you. And when you handle your heart, you find out that nobody was even against you in the first place. Nobody was against you. That everything you've been saying and thinking was a lie that you concocted. That you concocted and allowed the devil to give you some. That it is never in existence. Many of you, if not for the way I've been handling you, you would have wrecked your life, wrecked your destiny, because you would have rushed out long ago. Many of you, if not for Mommy Elsie, that have been trying to talk sense into you, plead with you, cajole you, wanting to do it, you would have left and wrecked your lives and destinies. Then she plead with you as if it is her soul that is at stake. She talk with you, she follow you up, she try to make you understand. If by now you have not understood, maybe you wait until you get to hell. The rich man got to hell and got born again. Only that there was no salvation in hell. I mean, he got to hell and remember that he has that other brother. He said, please send Lazarus back to the world. Let him go and tell my brothers so that they will not come. Let him go and warn them. Hello? Maybe you wait. Many of you are waiting for problem, challenge, something to hit you, to humble you. And very soon you begin to get it. And please let me tell you, if I have made you a promise and not fulfilled it, check your hearts. Check your hearts. Many of you have used your mouth to shut people. And at times when you do for people and they hear about it, their heart gets bitter. They get jealous. And yet you have done for them, they are not grateful for the one you have. They still want more. Because the world exists because of them. The person that is giving testimony, that mommy and daddy, how did we help the person? It's God that helped the person. Have nothing to do with it. And is giving testimony. And other people have bad words. All they have is judgment, condemnation, lies, acrimonies against you. What a man sows, he will reap. If you sow bad in this church, that is what is going to come out. Because that's what you sow. I mean, when you are not doing anything for me, you are not helping me in any way. As a matter of fact, the more you people gather, the more the problem grows, the more the challenge. And yet the ones that are serving are not even complaining. And it is the ones that are not doing anything for the church, they are the ones that throw their mouth around everywhere. Since you came to the church, what have you done for the church? In what way have you helped the church? In what way are you serving God in this church? What have you brought to the altar? What have you brought to the church? How many souls are sitting here because you brought them? And all you do is to scatter. When people look at your face when they come to church, they won't come again. The way you react to them, even when they want to ask the question, the way you react to them, they will think that the members of the church they don't know that these are wolves in sheep clothing that just came to destroy the work. Gather the fragment. Don't allow the people. It doesn't matter how they are. The word of God is two-edged sword. It has to do with food. It has to do with the harvest. Has to do with the harvest. Philip said, where do we get bread to feed this multitude? But there is one bread that is able to feed the multitude, and that bread is Jesus. I said, when he has released that bread, don't use it anyhow. Don't waste his grace. Don't waste his anointing. Don't waste his spirit. Don't waste everything he has given to you for the kingdom. Many of you just sit there. No, there are people, no matter how the prophecy goes, they will not stand. It's not because it's true. Because every prophecy has a key to activate it. Every prophecy has a corresponding action. Hello. I've given you this palm. He said, Mommy, have given me this palm. And this is my house. And I want this palm to be in my house. And I want it to begin to walk and be releasing air. Hello, somebody. Have I given it to you? I've given it to you, but that is where it is. You go and carry it. And you sit down here, waiting for me, not doing anything. Waiting for me, waiting for the fan to come to the house. And begin to release fresh air for you. Will it happen? It won't happen. Even when he was feeding them with manna in the wilderness, he put seed in the wilderness and said, go out there and get it. There is something you must do. There is something you must do. Hello, somebody. You must do something. Tell your neighbor you must do. And it's so funny. And it's not everything that answers to prayer. Every prayer you pray, you back it up with action. Every prayer you pray, you back it up with action. God help me to live righteous. God has already helped you. He has given his son. Living righteous is a decision you take to live right. Hello? It's a decision you take to live right. It's a decision. You can fast for 100 years to live right. After you have fasted and prayed, you get up and take a decision and live right. Hello, somebody. You can cry from now till tomorrow for God to bless and prosper you until you do the corresponding action. Your crying is in vain. And that is why the people of Israel, when they left Egypt, they didn't know that what God gave to them is so that they can use it and build a tabernacle for him in the wilderness to serve him. They didn't know the reason for all the silver and the gold. They used it and molded a God for themselves. God has blessed many of you, and you have used it to mold God for yourself and worshiping it. If you cannot release that little, you cannot release the much. The only way for prosperity in the kingdom is in giving, in paying a tithe, in the kingdom, fulfilling kingdom obligations. Think you can speak in tongue and get it. Think by pouring oil you can get it. It's a lie. Because seed time and harvest time will not cease. Seed time, it is when you sow, you reap. Did anybody hear what I said? Good. Where did I stop? Where did I stop? So when they were filled, he said, then I have to read it. Therefore they gathered them all and filled 12 baskets with the fragments of the 5 barley loaves, which were left over by those who had eaten. So how many fish? How many bread? Loaves of bread. And somebody gave it, a little child. How many? As the gift was recovered. And he fed. See, there is no giver that ever lacks. That's why he said we will feed nations and we load nations. The multitude were fed, and there was still abundance, overflowing abundance remaining. Supposing it was hoarded, it was withheld, will there be multiplication? And as a matter of fact, that child, that boy who released that 2 loaves, and that's 5 loaves and 2 fish. Hello. In the kingdom, in heaven, it is recorded in his own fire that he is the one through whom God has made the needs of everybody here. Hello. That through him, God made the need, and he has a reward. Not those people that ate. Hello, somebody. And if God has need to share the leftover between him and his disciples, he will get a lion's share. Hello? He will get what? Double honor. Because he's the one that sowed. It is okay, Peter, before you put your hand, just get some basket for yourselves. But let the boy take the rest. Hello, somebody. May God help us. For time's sake, but please, I want us, when we get back home, to read the whole of that chapter 6, but I'm going to read from 22 now. On the following day, when the people who were standing on the other side of the sea saw that there was no other boat there except that one which his disciples had entered, and that Jesus had not entered the boat with his disciples, but his disciples had gone away alone. However, other boats came from Tiberias, near the place where they ate bread after the Lord had given thanks. When the people therefore saw that Jesus was not there, nor his disciples, they also got into boats and came to Capernaum, seeking Jesus. And when they had found him on the other side of the sea, they said to him, Rabbi, when did you come here? Jesus answered them and said, most assuredly I said to you, you seek me not because you saw the signs, but because you ate of the loaves and were filled. Do not labor for the food which perishes, but for it is still what something is still coming to me. Please, when a prophet talk, no matter how stupid it might sound in your ear, listen. This message has been coming and coming and coming over and over again. There are people that will not receive good because of hardness of heart. I'm just reading, and I just had this now again. Because of their ungrateful heart, hardness of heart, he said they are so ungrateful and they are not repentant, and they will not receive good. I hope I am talking to someone that is here today. They refuse to repent. They are so ungrateful. You see, God cannot be mocked. He's not deceived. He's talking to somebody's heart today. You can hide it from anybody. You can't hide it from him. He's the one that will bless you, and he's the one that you are hiding your heart against. You say you will not receive it. I am not missing word. He interrupted me to say this right now. I heard him say it. He said there are people here that will not receive because of hardness of heart. They are so ungrateful and they are not repenting. And they are justifying their ways. May God show mercy today. Where did I stop?